I just want to let you guys know that I did sample 2 clips from some educators on YouTube. They do an amazing job explaining how CBD works with the endocannabinoid system to maintain homeostasis, and also what people may experience when they have panic disorder from the DSM. I used AMA Regenerative Medicine and Skincare and osmosis.org. I'll definitely put their handles on the videos the clips that I include inside of my video and down in the description box below so that you guys can watch the full effect of the video. This is just a disclaimer to let you know that that is not my original content, and I did borrow it from their videos, even though they're not collabing with me, and the thoughts and opinions and products that I am presenting in this video have no affiliation with any of the 2 people that I am inserting their clips in this video. Before I jump into this video, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background information about me. My name is Kui, and if you do know me, you probably know me as the happy, down-to-earth friend who's always down for whatever, which I am. But something very few people know about me is that I actually, since the age of 12, have been suffering for 2 neuropathic chronic conditions, one being chronic vertigo and the second being panic disorder. Although only recently I was diagnosed with panic disorder, I believe that I had it all along. It's just I didn't have the appropriate health care to be diagnosed. The thing is that many people have a misconception that panic disorder is actually anxiety or social anxiety, but the main difference between anxiety or anxiety attacks is that anxiety is more the feeling, the nervousness and the overthinking things and the constant worrying about things. The way that anxiety and panic disorder are related is that sometimes you can have an anxiety episode which can actually lead into a panic attack. Panic disorder focuses on your flight or fight response. It's more of the physical thing. Osmosis.org actually explains this way better than I will, so I will insert the clip here.
What characterizes a panic attack, though, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Disorders, the 5th edition, or the DSM-5, says patients need to have an abrupt onset of 4 of the following 13 symptoms: pounding heart or fast heart rate, chest pain or discomfort, sweating, trembling, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, chills, numbness, feelings of choking, feelings of being detached from oneself, fears of losing control, and fears of dying.
Actually, out of the 13 that he presented in that video, I actually had 11 of the symptoms. Yes. So with me scoring so high on the panic disorder profile, this problem pretty much take over my whole days. I decided that I needed help. I needed to find a medication to help me maintain my vertigo and help me maintain my panic disorder. So I did a lot of research about CBD because my sister had recommended that I try the CBD gummies. And in researching them, I found people's children being able to maintain seizures and maintain their ADHD with CBD. But in all of these research cases, they all were using such a high amount of CBD. And I realized that in order to get that high amount, I would have to be taking like almost 10 to 20 drops a day. And so I found Sierra Valley, which sells 5 ml bottles, which are very, very small. And in that 5 ml bottles, there's like about 1,500 mc or 2,000 mc, depending on which one you buy. And that's such a high amount. In 2 drops, you can get almost 20 milligrams. And so that is what made me choose Sierra Valley CBD. And there's probably some better ones out there. Let me know in the comments below. This is not a sponsored video, and I found Sierra Valley and I like it because it works for me, but if you don't want to try that, that's fine. CBD in general has so many health benefits. So I'll put down in the link below what CBD I actually use if you guys want to try this experiment on yourself. However, I don't have any coupon codes because I'm not sponsored. Thus, it's very interesting how CBD works in the body. I found an educator on YouTube, AMA, Regenerative Medicine and Skincare. He made a video about CBD and how it works with your own body system just to remain homeostasis, and how so many of the things that we suffer from, like anxiety, pain, they're all because of inflammation, and how CBD helps our body to reduce inflammation in those areas. I'll put in the clip here because he explains it so well, and even though it's such a small clip, definitely watch the whole video. It's so informative of how people have been getting results with CBD over their medications that they're taking from the doctor.
Now let's take a look at your central nervous system. If it is inflamed, what kind of things might you be suffering from? Brain fog, migraines, epilepsy, anxiety and PTSD, ADD, ADHD, autism, and insomnia. Again, 100 or 150 years ago, these kind of symptoms, these kind of diseases were really rare. And over the last 150 years, because of the insult, the ongoing insult to our systems, these kind of things are more and more prevalent with every single year. So, if you are suffering from any of these conditions, any of these symptoms, CBD might provide you with tremendous healing, tremendous relief, right through your own natural endocannabinoid system that brings homeostasis, both to your immune system and to your central nervous system. So in conclusion, what have we learned from this conversation? That health is achieved through physiological homeostasis, right through our natural endocannabinoid systems. And therefore, CBD is an indispensable catalyst for optimal health.
Now that you guys are pretty much pros at what panic disorder is and how CBD works in the body, it's time to see my video. My video is basically of me taking CBD for a panic attack that I was having. This particular day, I just pretty much woke up in a panic attack, and I literally couldn't go to work because my day had been ruined by this panic attack. I didn't know I was going to have it, and I did wake up late, so I had to work quickly. I ended up calling up sick because I knew that I just was not feeling this day at all. This wasn't my first time using CBD. I did record my first time using CBD, but I had used it wrong and I had taken way too much, so I was experiencing side effects of taking too much CBD, which I think is even educational for you guys, to be honest. Below, if you guys want to see that video, I definitely will release it, but I feel like I can release this short video. I can release this attack that I kind of don't feel that bad about showing. It's very compact and not so... It was an extreme panic attack, but it was a panic attack. It just wasn't like where I looked at the footage and I was like, oh, I'm not showing this. I looked at the footage and I was like, oh, it doesn't look that bad, but you know, I don't particularly like how I look during a panic attack, and most of the time I'm just not even able to talk, so I kind of see no point in it. But recently I felt that, you know, God takes the things that we're ashamed about. He takes our pains and our weaknesses and he allows us to be a blessing to other people. And I thought to myself, I had so much success with CBD that I literally can't hold this in. There might be somebody out there who's feeling alone, as if, you know, they're the only ones suffering from panic attacks and they're the only ones who are having really bad side effects with medicines that the doctors are prescribing them. And maybe my video can give them another alternative or something they can think about trying in their journey when they think there's nothing for them. And so that's why I'm releasing this video. And without further ado, I am going to show my attack, and I'm going to play every hour after. In this particular attack, I only had to take 2 drops for the whole day, and then I took another 2 drops during bedtime because I felt a little weird. So yeah, 2 drops last me the whole day for my panic attack and gave me relief. And so I take 2 drops and then I show you guys every hour. I hope that you guys gain something from this video, and you know, you got a little bit of education about people, the difference between people with panic disorder and anxiety disorder, and you're definitely kind to one another and kind to people, because no one likes being sick and no one likes being out of control of their body. So just be kind to one another, and also be kind to me putting this video out there. The information provided on this YouTube channel is intended for your knowledge purposes only and is not suitable for medical advice or treatment of a specific medical condition. You should not use this information to diagnose or treat health problems or diseases without consulting a physician. Please consult your physician with any questions or concerns you may have regarding your body's conditions and the use of any CBD in your treatment plan. Today I am having a really bad attack. I'm really bummed about it because I have to go to work today, but luckily I was able to call in sick. It's one of those days where I have so much stuff to do and I can't afford to be sick, but you just can't control these attacks and when they happen. What I feel right now is my heart is racing out of my chest. It's pounding. My head is spinning. I feel nauseous and dizzy. I'm trying to mentally prepare myself to go to the kitchen because I need water. Luckily, I felt this coming on and I went and got this bucket as my wallet. And I just throw stuff in there that I need, like my phone and my wallet. And I should have thrown water in here, but I was running out of time before I had to lay down. Sometimes it feels good when you lay down. But, as you can tell now, me laying down doesn't stop my heart from pounding. My head hurts so bad. Today I'm going to actually use CBD during a serious attack. To see maybe how long it takes to kick in. I've taken CBD before in the past. But for someone else's learning or research, I'll show you guys how CBD works. For chronic vertigo, and I also suffer from panic disorder. Usually comes on after the vertigo attack because my heart is racing, so it causes me to just feel really crappy. Alright, I'm gonna go and get some water and I'm gonna get a mirror so that I can show you guys how it looks when you're having a serious attack and how long it takes to kick in with the CBD. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay. I can do this. My whole body's gonna start shaking, I know it, but okay, here we go. The room spinning is actually the hardest part of this. And my heart pounding is the second. I'm trying to explain like how I'm feeling, but it's really hard to even like formulate sentences when I feel like this. I am gonna take the CBDs on camera. I just need to get myself like more calm so I can do the drops. Give me a second and I'll come back. I'll put in the description box below which one I'm taking. I don't like this particular strand. It's Blue Dream, but it's all they had at the store that I get this at. I did 2 drops. This one is 1000 MGS, 10 milligrams per drop. So I took 20. That's pretty much it. I just take the drops and I just lay back down until I feel better. After taking the drops, I don't feel anything magical. Oh, sorry. After these attacks, usually my stomach hurts and I have like really bad diarrhea. But not from the drops, from the attack. Alright, that's 2 drops. I'll come back to you guys maybe when I'm better. So it's been 34 minutes. As you can see, I'm able to walk around and look around. My stomach is hurting now, and I do have a little bit of a headache, but the room is definitely not spinning anymore. Ooh, my head is hurting so bad. But you can see how 2 drops can change like a lot. So I'm not saying it's like a freaking miracle cure, like you're going to be jumping around doing workouts after you take 2 drops, but it'll stop the dizziness like within 30 minutes, which I think is amazing. I might take a little bit more later. I usually take it every 8 hours as needed. That's how I usually take it now. I might go down to IKEA. I don't know for sure because I kind of feel still bad. Like I don't feel good enough to go to work for sure, but I feel good enough to like walk around or do something. Alright guys, I hope that this helps somebody. I mean, I'm not saying that this is gonna 100% make you feel better, but like as you can see, I couldn't even walk to the kitchen, and now I'm sitting here talking to you guys sideways a little bit, kind of right side up. I just need a few more hours to get my mind right. There's no more pounding. My chest is not pounding anymore for sure. That's the first thing that went away. The headache is the only thing left behind. My stomach is hurting, like I have to go poop, but usually that's an indication that my attack is over, because that means I have to go to the bathroom. What else could I say? Nausea. I guess I still feel a little bit of nausea, but it's not as bad. Like I just have a nasty taste in my mouth. And I don't know, confusion. I still have a little bit of confusion too. Alright, well that's it. Just wanted to show you guys that CBD can help you just kind of get a little bit better, and it's like a more natural way, and there's less side effects than, you know, taking other medications like Meclizin and Zofran, which I have really bad side effects too. Alright, thanks, bye. Ooh, I don't remember if I closed my door or not. Paranoia, gotta go back. Anyways, just wanted to let you guys know it is officially 1 hour after my attack. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just walking out the house right now because apparently I'm going to IKEA. And you know what? I kind of hope that I don't see any of my coworkers there, because they're gonna think that I'm faking it. But as you guys can see, that was real. I mean, I'm not saying I'm better. I look like I'm 100% more better, but the truth is, I still have the headache. Yeah, I'm literally going downstairs. Who would have thought? 2 drops later, an hour, I'd be walking down the stairs like nothing had happened. After an hour after these 2 drops, I feel like I could have totally gone back to work. Oh, losing out on money just because of my sickness. So annoying. Alright guys, that's 1 hour after. Hey guys, it's 2 hours after those 2 jobs that I took earlier. As you can see, driving with my brother to IKEA, and I feel great.
You're not asking the real questions that they want answers to.
What do they want?
How does a diet of CBD affect your poop?
No one wants to hear that, and that's disgusting. I'm cropping that out. If I can figure out how.
Well, it's giving you diarrhea every 6 minutes.
It's not. The headache is still here, but 2 hours after the 2 drops, and you can see I'm in a car driving to IKEA. So excited to go inside of there. Maybe I'll let you guys see. If it's like another hour, I'll let you guys see in IKEA. Bye guys! Leave them. Hey guys, it is 3 hours. 3 hours after my attack. I made it to IKEA, thank goodness. My headache is subsiding, but not really. But that's how I look after 3 hours after the drops.
I have motion sickness.
Oh, thank goodness I don't. I'll show you guys inside of IKEA. That's what y'all come here for. Just kidding.
Oh, that scared me. I thought it was stuck.
Babyland.
Fun fact, you know it's a crime and it's illegal to carry a phone that's recording into a bathroom.
The reason why I came to IKEA, guys, was for this.
Oh, these are better trashes.
To find out, you had to pay for the lid, and the container. I'm hoping that I'm trying to replace my plastic ones, these ones. Oops, yeah, sideways. These plastic ones, I love them, but I'm not trying to use plastic anymore. But for some reason, I don't feel like this would be a good replacement. It's not very deep. What is that? Let you guys see IKEA. My brother. Oh, how much is that? It's only $8. Right there. This place is so great. I love it. 4 hours after drops. 5 hours later since my first 2 drops, and I feel good. I have a little bit of a headache in my back, but not as bad as the beginning. So there you have it. Like 5 hours after you take the drops, you will be back to your old self if you have chronic vertigo / panic disorder.
I am curious for you and your subscribers and your fans. Have you tried testing the experience or the extent that you can push yourself?
Oh no,
I am pushing myself.
Such as
literally
if CBD truly helped with your what is it you call it? Your
chronic vertigo.
Chronic vertigo. After taking CBD, you should be able to spin in a circle.
No, I'm not pushing it. He's nuts. he's talking nuts.
I mean, if CBD truly
I didn't
it,
tell them. I said it makes things stop. Like,
so if you spin around in a circle, what would happen?
I don't know, but I don't want to try it, guys. I'm not that dedicated to this channel to do something nuts like that. I feel stable enough.
How about you do 1 circle a day and then increase it until there's a problem? Then you know you can do like 4 circles.
So basically he's talking some nonsense right now, guys. I think I'm going to stop recording after this because it looks like I made it to the other side 5 hours later. I feel like myself, little headache, but not dizzy at all. Bye! Hope you learned something. Hey everybody, this is actually the next day after that whole attack situation. Before I went to bed at 11 o'clock because I had a little bit of energy. I took 2 drops when I went to sleep. And I woke up this morning like myself. I mean, I still have a little bit of a headache, which I think is some underlying symptom of something else, but the panic is gone, which I'm so happy for. And I had went to church and I heard this verse, and I wanted to share it with y'all, just because I know some of you watching probably suffer from the same thing as me, and grabbing strength from the Bible is an amazing thing to do. So the pastor, he said, "Do not gloat over me, my enemy. Though I have fallen, I will rise. Though I sit in darkness, the Lord will be my light." And I feel like that is true for us. Like, even though we're suffering through these attacks, tomorrow is another day. And we have to let the Lord be our light, even when we're not feeling good. And even though we sit in darkness, alone, feeling like you're alone in this sickness. But, a lot of people around the world are having the same thing. And, you just got to push through the pain and keep on living your life, because you can't let this disorder keep you in the house, and you can't let this disorder keep you like fearful that this is going to happen again. Even though it will happen again, just have a plan and keep living your life. That's the reason why I created this channel, is to show you that you can still live your life even though you suffer from chronic vertigo and panic disorder. Okay. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, bang, bang. What, bang, bang. Ooh, ee, ah, ah, bang, bang.